From the Soper-Reese Community Theatre in downtown Lakeport, this is Lake County Live, and here is your host for Lake County Live, Doug Rhodes.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to our first broadcast of Lake County Live on KPFZ FM. We'd like to thank the radio station, Lake County Community Radio, LakeCoNews.com, and the Soper-Reese Theatre for being our hosts here tonight. Lake County Live was born a number of months back. We had a dream that a lot of people shared. We tried to pull it together. I think we've done a pretty good job. You'll be the judges of that toward the end of the hour. But again, it's going to be a great program I think we have for you here tonight. We have several things that we're going to do along the way. You're going to meet some interesting people. Right now, I want to tell you before we get too far into our program, make sure that you have all of your cell phones turned off, any electronic devices. You know, these attractive little devices, they can do a lot of things, as you might expect, like one of these little gizmos here. You can not only talk to people on this little device, but you can actually ask questions and get answers from some of them now. So, but please turn it off for right now. My cell phone asks, or you can ask it questions and get answers as well. Sometimes, though, it's a little annoying, but so right now, just please turn them off. As entertaining as these are, please enjoy the show. Let's get into this great show we have for you. First of all, our first musical guest this evening is a folk and bluegrass group, vocal trio, I should say, 3 Deep. So would you please welcome Jill Shaw, Anna McAtee, and Sarah Chavara. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 Deep.
I once had a true love as pure as could be, as bright as the heavens, deep as the sea, as grand as a mountain, yet humble was he. In bonny yon meadow, he wandered with me. Said I to my true love, my heart yearns for thee. Your touch and your glance and your face I would see, but somewhere you journeyed far, far away from me. Oh, where have you gone now? 'Tis lonesome sans me. Blow the wind and rain, yet they cannot quench this flame. In my soul I'll not deny. As the days go by, still growing fonder am I. Oh, bring back my true one to me. Oh, come back, my true love to me. Blow the wind and rain, yet they cannot quench this flame. In my soul I'll not deny. As the days go by, still growing fonder am I. Oh, bring back my true one to me. Oh, come back, my true love to me. Oh, bring back my true one to me. Oh, come back, my true love to me. Thank you. I thank my friend John Illig
for writing that original song and for allowing us to make it our own. Speaking of original songs,
this next song is called Georgia Moon. It's one that I wrote about a long-lost love in Georgia. Road, magnolia trees, honeysuckle blooms for the honeybee. She's thinking about the times he said, I'll never leave. And as the sun goes down, she says, I believe. A man sailed across the sea. He carved his true love on a piece of ivory. But her heart was cold as a wide Bering Sea, so he locked his heart. And he lost the key. Georgia sunshine, you light on me. Yellow moons rising up behind the trees. Stars don't fall, sky don't weep. Georgia moon, leading back to me. Up on her porch swing, an old yellow dog sleeps beneath her feet. She remembers all the times he said, I'll never leave. But as George's sun goes down, she begins to sing. Georgia sunshine, you light on me. Yellow moons rising up behind the trees. Stars don't fall, sky don't weep. Georgia moon, leading back to me. Georgia sunshine, you light on me. Yellow moons rising up behind the trees. Stars don't fall, sky don't weep. Georgia moon, leading back to me, 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 leading back to me.
All right. Thank you. 3 Deep. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 Deep. Jill Shaw, who I've known for years and years and years. Where'd you get the name? What's 3 Deep?
where'd we get the name?
Yeah.
We were waiting here for the Winterfest, and there were many acts, and we asked the MC, how much longer, please? And he said we were 3 deep. And being deep, we looked at each other and said, it's a profound moment, that's our name.
So if somebody, you were at the Bluegrass Festival this past
Indeed.
Past fall, I guess it was. Got anything else coming up here real soon?
We are going to go into the studio and do a demo, and then start playing some more of the festivals around Lake, Sonoma, Mendocino counties. we're looking forward to getting into the Lake House studio in March.
Very good, very good. All right. Well, I think if you just did one or two songs, there's probably some people here that would buy that CD. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, 3 Deep.
Thank you much.
This song that I wrote for my Aunt Emmy, but I'd have to include all of my aunts because they were gospel singers in Crawford County, Arkansas, and they went out to these big tent revivals. They sang, preached, and baptized them all in one day. So this is Aunt Emmy, and thank God for those aunts. Well, Emmy Lou is back in town. The young and old, they gather all around. Melodies so sweet and low, rock of ages, where the waters flow. Where the waters flow. She learned to sing at her mama's knee, in a country church where the praises rang, and an old tent revival, a hot summer day. The faithful few, they bow their heads to pray. They bow their heads to pray. But Christ shall come on glory day, shouts of victory and on my way. The bride reclaimed and at his side, clear as the water's tide, where the waters flow. Where the waters flow. Oh, where the waters flow. Christ shall come on glory day, shouts of victory and on my way. The bride reclaimed and at his side, clear as the water's tide, where the waters flow. Where the waters flow. Oh, where the waters flow. Now Emmy Lou walks back to town. The tents are gone and the crowd's thinned out, but that harmony is with her still, and peace abides where the waters flow. Where the waters flow. She learned to sing at her mama's knee, at a country church where the praises rang, and an old tent revival, a hot summer day, and the faithful few, they bow their heads to pray. They bow their heads to pray. Bow their heads to pray.
3 Deep, ladies and gentlemen. This portion of Lake County Live is brought to you by the Lake County Daily Herald Sentinel, your weekly newspaper published monthly. The Lake County Daily Herald Sentinel now offers its personal electronic version of the newspaper. For just $7.99 a month, publisher Eunice Murphy Watkins will call your cell phone and read the entire version of the paper to you. Now don't worry about cell phone costs, because it never takes more than 3 minutes to read the entire paper. The Lake County Daily Herald Sentinel doesn't rush to print without thoroughly investigating and providing in-depth and extensive investigation of every story they publish. It might take a week or two to get the story, but you can be guaranteed it's accurate. So remember our motto: if it's in the Lake County Daily Herald Sentinel, it's no longer news.
Women of good taste, nothing there is fake. No one has more class. Ladies of the lake.
Mama Maybell's Bountiful Brownies brings you The Ladies of the Lake, the dramatic portrayal of the real lives of Lake County housewives. Make savoring a Mama Maybell's Bountiful Brownie the high point of your day. Previously on the Lake County Ladies of the Lake.
Some ladies play golf, others play bingo, read books, or paint. These ladies of the lake are enophiles. They drink. They taste wine. We join Mary Jo as she sits in her elegant and well-appointed home in Buckingham, preparing for the arrival of her her wine-tasting lady friends.
Well, hello there, y'all. I've been living in Lake County for all these years, but I just can't seem to lose this accent. That's perfectly all right, though. My super rich husband loves it, just like he loves my big hair. It's all good. And I just love it here in Lake County, where my husband's money lets me outshine nearly everybody.
The designated driver today is Crystal, born and raised in Lake County, a true native of the area. She has been a local school bus driver for 12 years and goes to church every Sunday to pray that she'll win the lottery.
I am extremely proud to have been born and educated in Lake County. And I have a Powerball scratcher in my pocket even as we speak. My Lake County education has equipped me to be a long-term school bus driver and the trusted driver of the Sunshine Bus for my church. My employment doesn't pay much, but with these two jobs, I know where everything in Lake County is. And I also know what everyone in Lake County does. And I'm willing to share that information from time to time. My husband Leonard says that I have turned gossip into an Olympic sport. Well, everyone needs to have a talent.
Riding shotgun is Rhoda, who, like many Lake County residents, is a transplant from New Jersey.
Oh my God, I am such a transplant. You have no idea. I met my current husband at a bar in Atlantic City. He was so cute. And when he said he lived in California, well, he had my attention right now, I'm telling you. I had visions of Hollywood and Brad Pitt and Sean Connery, if you know what I mean. And where do I end up? In Lucerne. Lucerne! I mean, please, who knew? The only movie stars in Lucerne are what I get off of Netflix.
And last, but certainly not least, flopped in the back seat of the bus is Louise. She was born in a hot tub, but since her parents never bothered to get a birth certificate, she doesn't know where. A former flower child with her own farmer's market, she grows everything in her garden organically, including the hair on her legs.
What is your issue? If you don't like the way I look, don't look at me. My skirt covers my legs, and my long hair covers everything else. Problem solved. And why are you in this skit anyway?
Thank you, Louise. And now this month's episode, Mary Jo's Diploma. As our scene opens, Mary Jo is impatiently pacing in her elegant and well-appointed Buckingham home, waiting to go wine tasting with her friends.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show the girls my wine appreciator's diploma from Carlos and Rossi. I never had a diploma before. My looks have always been enough for me, but who knew you could get a diploma online like that? I feel so smart. I'm ready as rain to hit Ladies' Day at the tasting room. The girls will be so impressed. What in the world is keeping them so long?
Crystal is chauffeuring the rest of the girls in the Sunshine Bus. They are only a short distance away. Rhoda is in a hurry.
For God's sake, Crystal, can't you get more speed out of this crate? I've been waiting to go wine tasting since last night, I guess. Come to think of it, last night was very intense. Maybe I should cut back just a little today. I'll tell you what, I'll go light on the wine at the wine tasting room, and then I will drive you ladies home. That way you can go for the gusto, Crystal.
That is sweet of you, Rhoda, but I've seen you go light several times, and so I will be the designated driver after our wine tasting as usual. The pastor would never forgive me if we damaged the church van, you know. And as you all know, I do not overindulge. I simply taste.
And taste.
And taste.
And taste. Well, here we are at Mary Jo's Palace of the Perpetual Remodel. How many times has she updated her house, I ask you? Oh my God, will you look at that? Her remodeling guys are here even today.
We should have known. Her house is only worth $1 million or so. Obviously, it needs work. And with such good-looking remodeling crew, she gives a whole new meaning to having work done. If you know what I mean, and I think you do.
Meow.
Have you seen her remodeling, guys? I am telling you, they are unbelievable hunks. Crystal, why don't you just go pull up into the driveway and I'll run in to see if their screw guns are working.
Steady, Rhoda. Mary Jo's got them trained.
Stay tuned for later in the show when we bring you the riveting climax of Mary Jo's Diploma, the real adventures of the ladies of the lake.
Ladies of the Lake will be back. We've got a treat for you now. We had a great group start us off with 3 Deep. Now we have a vocal quartet, Nick and Valerie Reed, Carol Cole-Lewis and Bill Bordiso. So welcome them because they are as unique as they are entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, EarReverence.
Da da did it did it da da did it bow ba bum bow did it bop da da did it bow ba bum bow did it da da did it bow ba bum bow did it da da bow ba bum bow did it da did it bow ba bum bow did it da bow ba bum bow did it keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me, lifting me so higher, higher, higher. Love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me, lifting me so higher, higher, higher. Now once I was downhearted, and disappointment was my only friend. But then you came, we soon departed, and I've never seen your face again. Love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting, oh baby, lifting me so higher, higher, higher. Love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting, oh baby, lifting me so higher, higher, higher. I'm so glad I finally found you. You're a one in a million friend. And together, there's nothing we can't do. 'Cause side by side, we'll stay until the very end. Your love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting, oh baby, lifting me so higher, higher, higher. Love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting, oh baby, lifting me so higher and higher, higher. Keeps on lifting, lifting me so high. Woo, woo. Higher, lift me higher, 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 higher, lift me higher. Keeps on lifting, lifting me so high. Woo, woo, woo.
We're going to try one that we have never sung in public before.
Don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do. Don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby. Yes, I do. You treat me bad, oh, and cause me so much pain. Yet foolishly I keep running back to you again and again. You see I'm with other guys in so many places. Yet in front of me you make sure I see that you're smiling in their faces, baby. Yet wanting you is all that's left of me. Is this my destiny? Oh,
don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do. I don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do.
I'm wasting all these tears, it's got to stop. Oh, Lord, cause I see your loving face in every drop. Oh, girl, do you know what it does to me? Well, when you claim to be mine while you're being untrue to me, tell me what can I do? Little girl, what can I say? Must I go on this way?
Don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do. I don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do.
I'm just a lonely man who lost my sanity. Wishing I could find the man I used to be. You took control of my heart, and Lord, it's a shame, cause you misused me and abused me, but I keep loving you. Yes,
Loving you just the same.
my aching heart, oh, it's tattered and torn. A silent man, baby, has not been born. I can't find the strength to ease all this pain, cause there's no answer anymore when I call out your name. Well, the shadow of your touch is the only thing I see, cause you
Planted it in my mind and it's calling me. Well, I don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do. I don't know why I love you. Don't know why I love you, but I do.
I love you, baby.
Yes, I do.
EarReverence. Nick, tell us about your group. How'd you get together?
Well, I'm sorry about this far, because Bill does not get away with this. The rehearsal this afternoon, he had 2 different shoes on.
They're both alike. I have an excuse. Pamela, my wife. No, wait. No.
Don't blame your wife. That's a bad move every time.
Bad move? Yeah, well, okay.
But the funny thing is,
she did drop the cat was so.
But the weird, he has a pair just like those. Anyway, about your...
Together for Carol's the most one, and been with us for years. This one, well, and Bill joined us 10 years ago.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, another number now from EarReverence.
This is a song about the first time that your future in-laws. There are 2 things I can't stand. One of them is your mom. What is as bad as your dad? Why did they have to come? This is the 80s. It should be understood that we've together. But we've been together a month now. So why are they so up when they invited us? I didn't know what meant tonight. I helped with the dishes. Your mother told me all and you were small. And then she said, before it gets late, I'll show you something that you'll share a room with Johnny. Before it gets too late, I'll share a room with we watched TV, me and your mom and dad. When the news came on, let's go out there, and then your dad came and said, from my head to bed on his lower. But I couldn't sleep, cause the little crick snored as it stunk. I listened to the fish tank, and the bubble seemed to be saying tea. But before it gets too late, I'll show you where you sit there, room with Johnny. Before it gets too late, I'll show you where tonight you'll share a room with Johnny. And I couldn't help myself. I tiptoed out your door, but then your dad came out and said it
Where are you going?
I guess I lost my way to the bathroom. Before it gets too late, when you're something that you show the chatty. Before it gets too late, I'll show you when you're something that you roll the chatty. Before it gets too late, I'll show you roll the chatty. Before it gets too late, I'll show you when that you'll share a room with. Religions have beautiful music, joy, and peace, but the atheists have nothing, until now. So we are going to sing the complete and unabridged atheist. It was written by that well-known theologian, Steve Martin. Christians have their hymns and pages of Anagila. For the Jews, Baptists have the Rock of Ages, atheists just sing the blues. Romantics play Claire de Lune, born again, sing He is risen. But no one ever wrote a tune for godless existentialism.
For atheists, there's no good news.
They'll never sing a song of faith.
In their song, they have a rule.
The He is always lowercase. The He is always lowercase. Some folks sing a Bacchantata, Lutherans, oh Christmas tree. Atheist songs add up to nada, but they do have Sundays free, Pentecostals sing to heaven, Coptics have the Book of Scrolls, numerologists count to seven, atheists have rock and roll.
For atheists, there's no good news.
They'll never sing a song of faith.
In their song, they have a rule.
The He is always lowercase. The He is always lowercase.
Atheists.
Christians have their hymns and pages of Anagilas for the Jews. Baptists have the Rock of Ages, atheists just sing the blues.
Catholics dress up for Mass
and listen to Gregorian chants.
Atheists just take a pass.
Watch football in their underpants. Watch football in their underpants.
Atheists.
Don't have no soul.
EarReverence. They might be back later. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, welcome once again to our...
Hey, Mr. Rhodes.
Hi, Molly. How are you? What are you doing out here?
I heard you had one of those new cell phones that does everything.
Yes, I do. But you're out here. We're doing a live radio show. See, there's microphones, audience, sound people, musicians.
I was in the audience.
Yeah, I know. Why are you out here now?
Well, I had a question.
Can't wait till after the show?
No, it's a really important question.
Oh, okay, you have a question for me?
No, silly, for your cell phone. You said it answers questions.
Well, yes, it does, Molly, but we're busy. You need to wait.
Please, just one question.
Okay, one really important question, then back to your seat. Here's my cell phone.
How do you work this thing?
Push that little red button, ask your question, then push that button again and the phone answers.
Really? How does it do that?
I don't know. Ask your question.
What time is it?
The time in your geographical location Lakeport, California, is 3:32 p.m.
That was your question? I could have told you that. There's a clock on the wall over there.
No, silly. I know what time it is. I just wanted to make sure it really works.
Okay. Now, do you have a real question?
Yes.
Well, ask your real question.
Does Bobby Smith still like me?
I don't know Bobby Smith.
Is he running around with Sally Jensen?
I don't know Sally Jensen.
You don't know Bobby Smith or Sally Jensen?
I don't know Bobby Smith or Sally Jensen.
Don't you know anything important?
I know many important things, but after all, I am just a cell phone.
Well, apparently not a very smart one.
I am a state-of-the-art voice recognition and cell phone interactive response system.
Well, I am a state of anxiety teenage girl who wants to know if her boyfriend is cheating on her.
I understand you are in a heightened state of anxiety. I will try to get some help. Hold, please.
Hold? Hold for what? I wanted an answer to my question.
Thank you for holding. This is the state-of-the-art voice recognition and cell phone interactive psychotherapy system. You have been referred for cell phone interactive psychotherapy services. I am required to warn you that obtaining psychotherapy services from your cell phone may be habit forming. If you have a cell phone psychotherapy session that lasts more than 4 hours, please hang up and obtain immediate medical help for your condition.
Gee whiz!
Okay, Molly, give me my phone back. Off the stage.
We interrupt this program to bring you a bulletin from KPFZ Newsroom. The director of Lake County Visitor and Convention Bureau has been trying to revitalize the tourism trade here in the county. He has been looking at rebranding with a new slogan. You've seen some of these slogans. They're being used not just for cities and counties, but for whole states and even nations. Things like, find yourself in California. Texas is like a whole other country, and Oklahoma is okay. There's even amazing India. So the director took a look around and noticed that Lake County has wonderful scenery, lots of wineries, and there is a sort of green movement under the auspice of Proposition 215. At last week's meeting, the director presented his new slogan, Lake County, intoxicatingly beautiful. Applications are now being sought for a new director of the Lake County Visitors and Convention Bureau.
Thank you. Judy Kennard, Wally Holbrook, and Sarah Arndt in our previous skit, by the way, so thank them. It's my pleasure to introduce something we hope to do on the program from time to time, and we have a lot of very fine writers in Lake County, and I am very pleased to have one of the best with us here. I've known you for years and years and years, I think, which is weird because you're really young. So please welcome, the correct way to say this, I guess, would be the Lake County Poet Laureate Emeritus, Sandra Reed. Excuse me, I just said that wrong, Sandra Wade. Thanks.
My name is Sandra Wade, and I am a radio addict. This is a poem I wrote quite a few years ago for a fellow writer and myself who discovered we both were crazy about horses growing up, and I still are. For Jen and me, oh, we wanted to be prancing horses, making their noises, exuding their smells. We trotted and cantered, we neighed and whinnied, snorted and nickered, groomed and saddled, polished and caparisoned. We executed fine dressage to imaginary applause from genteel hands. Unwittingly, we practiced merging, transcending, becoming other. And when we felt that muscle, bone, and flesh move under us, our soaring spirits knew the taste of freedom. And a recent one. I fell asleep under a cloud of azure gold and lapis butterflies. And when I woke, I knew to let each worried thought fly free, to gather light through widening of heart and eyes. Feet plant firm on earth as mind darts, flits, and reaches, eager as a child who grasps at pretty things or starts at sudden noise. Soul is the ancient mother, wise and calmly watching butterflies.
Thank you, Sandra. Sandra Wade, ladies and gentlemen. We want to take this moment to thank our sponsors and those that have helped put the program together. As I mentioned earlier, KPFZ, Lake County Community Radio at 88.1 FM. Thank you very much for carrying our program and being so supportive. We'd also like to thank LakeCoNews.com for all of their support. They've helped us out enormously with web issues and their underwriting, and also to the Soper-Reese Community Theatre. Thank you for allowing us to be here. The second half of our show is brought to you by the American Society of Sociopaths. When times get tough, many of us just shrug our shoulders and turn the other cheek. But the American Society of Sociopaths reminds you that such behavior simply further represses your individuality and lowers your self-esteem. Besides, it's un-American. Someone at the bank cut in line ahead of you because you were slow filling out your deposit slip? Let them know your displeasure with a gentle elbow to the ribs or a quick shove in the ankle. Grocery checker, less than completely pleasant? Let her know that you're not one to mess with by a menacing glance and perhaps humming a few bars of Born Under a Bad Sign. Stop being a wimp and stand up for your rights. The American Society of Sociopaths is here to assure you that your behaviors are okay and those of others are not. The thoughts, opinions, and feelings of others pale in comparison to yours. The American Society of Sociopaths, or ASS, reminds you that you're not just assertive or aggressive or opinionated. You're a sociopath. Join the ASS today so everyone will know that as a member of the American Society of Sociopaths, you too are an ass.
Ladies of the Lake.
And now, we rejoin the Ladies of the Lake, sponsored by Mama Maybell's bountiful brownies made from the highest quality ingredients. Mama Maybell's bountiful brownies are good for you and good to you.
As we join the Ladies of the Lake, Rhoda, Crystal, and Louise have arrived at Mary Jo's elegant and well-appointed Buckingham home on their way to their weekly wine tasting. Mary Jo has a surprise for the club.
Well, hello there, girls. Wait till y'all see what I just got.
You don't need to tell me. I'm sure your remodeling crew wants me to come in and use my stud finder. I do happen to have that equipment on me, even as we speak.
No, Rhoda, just hitch up your pantyhose and listen to me. I, Mary Jo LaRosa, have finally graduated from CR University.
You graduated from a university. Oh, congratulations. I didn't even know you were going to school, dear.
Well, I didn't want to tell anybody until I was finished, until I knew I'd passed. But today I got the diploma.
Congratulations, Mary Jo. Education is important, no matter how old we are.
Well, that's what I thought, Louise. Thank you so much.
Mary Jo, you are so sneaky. What did you get your degree in?
Well, of course, silly me. Let me tell you, my degree has certified me to be a certified wine taster.
You're a certified what?
A certified wine taster. Bet y'all didn't think I could be one of those, did you?
Let me get this straight. You actually went to school to learn how to taste wine? Sweetheart, I was born knowing how to do that. What university do you go to get a diploma in wine tasting?
Well, it's not just the tasting, Rhoda. It's all about the appreciating. That's the most important part. And I didn't go anywhere. I did it online. You see, Carlos and Rossi sent me a whole bunch of these cute little bottles of wine to appreciate, and I did. And then I checked the boxes on the screen, and pressed the send button, and shebang, they sent me my diploma.
Really?
Just read it and weep, girls. The Carlos and Rossi Appreciation Program for wine tasters for a mere $1,000 and 3 months of hard study. I'll tell you what, I truly earned my degree from Carlos and Rossi University. And here is my diploma to prove it. My Carlos and Rossi Appreciation Program diploma, the coveted CRAP diploma for wine tasters.
Excuse me? The CRAP diploma? Are you serious?
You better believe it, serious and proud. And to think, my daddy never thought I'd get past the 10th grade.
Mary Jo, you do realize that your CRAP diploma is crap.
Oh, Louise, being jealous is so beneath you. Come on, girls, let's go wine tasting. I'm completely willing to share my CRAP with y'all.
That concludes this episode of Ladies of the Lake. Join us next time as the Ladies of the Lake answer the burning question. Do any of you have a burning question? I didn't think so. Well, tune in next time to find out what the burning question is. Goodbye for now.
Thank you to the Ladies of the Lake, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Polecat Rodeo.
Thank you. We're Polecat Rodeo, and we always like to open with that because it gets us all settled in.
Polecat Rodeo.
Thank you.
We got time for 2 more numbers.
All right, that was one that our banjo player wrote. Took a melody from another song and changed it a little bit and made it our own. We're going to do one now called Angela and the Baker. It's an old-time tune. Thank you. We like all sorts of Americana, folklore, things like that, and one of them is the Cowboy series of songs. And Randy Johnson is our star cowboy. We're going to do Riding Down the Canyon for you.
White face.
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
April Knoll, Randy Johnson, Jim Evans, Janet Perrin, and John Hopkins. Polecat Rodeo.
Lake County Live has been presented by KPFZ FM 88.1 Lakeport. Andy Weiss, General Manager. The show comes to you from the Soper-Reese Community Theatre. Mike Adams, Executive Director. Our cast was in order of appearance: Mitchell Hauptman, Richard Smith, Chris Andre, Suna Flores, Pamela Bradley, Vicki Parrish-Smith, Sarah Krenzer-Arndt, Judy Kennard, and Wally Holbrook. In the Author's Corner was Sandra Wade. The show was written by Douglas Rhodes, Suna Flores, and Richard Smith. Our stage manager was Nick Reed. Sound by Nick Biondo. Lighting by Mike Chavez. Our guest ushers tonight included Gloria Flaherty, Wally and Linda Holbrook, Chris Veenstra, Nancy Rhodes. And be sure to tune in on Thursday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 a.m. for us almost live again.
Thank you all for being here. We're going out right now. We'd like to have you join us for a little sing-along, so I think you might know this song. Let's go. Thank you again. Good night, everybody.